Yeah, before I started training FP, I was at the point I was starting. I was at my 40s, early 40s, and had lower back pain. I had been dealing with it for a few years. It really got to the point where I was worried, because I would wake up in the morning and I would be stiff as a board. I couldn't bend at the waist very well. A lot of pain. I felt like I was 70 already, so I was very concerned as to what would happen in the next 20 years if I can barely pick up a 10-pound table without grimacing in pain, So honestly, I tried a little of everything. I tried yoga. Of course, that's the first one everybody recommends because stretching makes you feel better. So I had a morning routine where every morning I would stretch pigeon poses, and I got really good at pigeon poses and stuff. And I would get temporary relief. Usually by the end of the day, I was in pain. If I had to do anything strenuous that day, same pain. There was no escaping it. I was just kind of, just tempering it down so that I could make it through the day. I kind of got to the point where I thought, hey man, it's just gonna be my life. I got started with FP. A friend of mine told me that he'd been coming here for a few months. It was working for him, and we had very similar standing posture. It was hard for me because it wasn't what I was used to. The things I was strong at, I liked to do, and the things I was weak at, I avoided. And she really put me on a regimen that exposed my weaknesses. The first 6 months, probably, I didn't put forth a real effort. But once even without the effort, I noticed a difference. I noticed hey, I would go a few days after I would see her, go a few days without any pain. And one of the first times I did, I went to her and then I went and weed eated my yard. And the next day I didn't hurt. I didn't have the soreness. I was able to get out of bed. I was like, man, okay, there's something going on here. And then after I really started focusing and doing my homework, but once you kind of took everything seriously, I started to really feel better. And it got to the point where I remember just waking up one day and saying, man, I don't hurt. And I can't remember the last time I did hurt because it's like I got so used to being pain-free again that I forgot that I was getting up out of the bed and I was bending over and picking stuff up without any pain, without any hinges or anything. So it was eye-opening. And once you kind of see the results, I feel like it's easy to buy in and you can really understand why it works, because pain is a teacher, and if you're not hurting anymore, you'll do whatever you got to do to not hurt anymore. So I'm happy to do something that can help me, better my life, where I don't have to worry about my back hurting every time I do anything. I hope to be able to do everything I'm doing today 20, 30, 40 years from now. And I believe with FP, now that I've had a practitioner, I'm able to really say that the benefits are immeasurable. It's immeasurable. Your life changes,